Hey everybody, it's Randy back at you with another review. So this one I'm looking forward to again. I look forward to all my beer reviews, but I'm having the pleasure to having having some beer that I don't have access to, and I got some good friends, namely Freddie Rodriguez, who hooks me up when he gets hooked up. He blesses me when he gets blessed. So he pays it forward. So tonight I'm actually going to be reviewing a beer that he's already reviewed, but this is a variant of said beer. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing Treehouse Bright with Nelson. Not just your regular Treehouse Bright, but this is Bright with Nelson. Nelson is a lovely hop from down under, as they say, one of those Australian. Oh, I'm sorry, not Australian, but actually New Zealand hops, I believe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Nelson is for me. I top three hops: Galaxy, Citra, Nelson. So looking forward to this. I'm sure it's going to be amazing because of the flavors that Nelson lend. So without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open, which you just heard me do, and get it into a glass. And as you can tell, I'm partial to my veil, oversized. I guess this is a wine glass. I don't know what kind of glass it is, but I love it. It's perfect for beer. So nonetheless, whatever. Putting it in the glass. Here we go. So already, I can tell you that this beer has characteristics that aren't normal in most treehouse beers, at least not the ones that I've had. Half finger of head. I shouldn't cheat and smell it. That's cheat. I almost gave it a smell. Um, Half finger seems to be dissipating rather quickly, but this one is not as hazy as the. I've had Treehouse Green. I've had Treehouse Julius. If you haven't watched that review yet, be sure to watch it. And this one's not as hazy as those two beers. In fact, I mean, I can see light coming through it. It's not clear. Obviously, it's not a filtered beer. It's definitely not as hazy. Not West Coast clear at all. But I mean, it's hazy, but not as hazy as some of the others. Nonetheless, still looks good. And I mean, expectations are still high because Treehouse made it. So, what do you want me to say? So yeah, let me go ahead and get this in the glass as it is already in the glass. Let me jam my nose in it and tell you what it smells like. I have no expectations for this beer. I haven't read anything about it, so this is yeah, totally blind. So here goes. So you get the just like how in uh Julius you could pick up some of the malt characters in it. Um It's like a clean biscuity, almost like I guess if I had to guess what malt they use in here, I would say it was a pilsner style, a pilsner malt. Um, 'Cause it's like just a clean breadiness, right? With the hops, I can't. I don't want to say that I can identify specific flavors. It's not like I can tell you. In Julius, I got like, oh, this is straight mango. This is straight pineapple. It's not with this right here. It's just like it's almost like generic candy. It's really hard to explain what I'm getting on the nose here. It's almost like candy or like another fruit, maybe like like grapes or maybe like a hint of blueberries or something like a berry or something in the that's berry esque. Um, yeah, let's just call it like grapes, like almost like white grapes, like those green seedless white grapes that you get from the store. This beer was canned on June 23rd. So, and they say stay fresh, keep it cool. So I'm trying to stay fresh and keep it cool. Yeah, yeah. So I gotta taste this. Cheers, y'all. Once again, as is the case with most treehouse beer, um, hops are the star. Malt is just there to support the hops. It's not even Like it's not even like a six man off the bench. It's like that. It's like that one guy who really is just on the 15-man squad to practice, and that's what the malt is doing here. This beer is about the hops, whereas the hops in this beer are the starting five. You get some bitterness, um, not like it's not a piney bitterness. It's more like a pithy orange or a pithy actually not orange, like a pithy grapefruit bitterness that you get, but not like a stringent like you get in a lot of West Coast IPAs. It's like almost like a pleasant grapefruit pith bitterness. I'd say medium on the thin side of medium mouthfeel, thin medium minus medium mouthfeelness, as Darwin would say, medium minus. Um, and I don't know. I think that Nelson. So the thing I like about Nelson Sauvin is that it's not like a readily identifiable flavor that you can just ready, go and pick it out. It's a complex hop. It lends a lot of complexity. I mean, it would be easy for somebody to, if you had a beer that was all Nelson, you would assume that it was Nelson plus, well, not Nelson, but you assume it was like an amalgamation of a lot of other hops because there's so many layers of complexity and depth there. But yeah, man, it's hard to pick out any particular flavor on this beer. But nonetheless, it's a great beer, well made, well built. The bitterness on that pithy bitterness lingers on the back and on the side of your tongue, and then when you, I mean, and it doesn't finish. It's slightly dry finish, right? So yeah, it makes you want to go take another sip for sure. When you get that first sip, if you like wash it around in your mouth and kind of allow your olfactory senses to to do their thing while the beer is in your mouth, you get those, that hop aroma that translates to taste. But then the taste of the beer is clean. It finishes like that, and then the nice bitterness is still there on the back and the sides, as I said earlier. So yeah, great beer, well made, well built. I drink it every day if I had access to it. I mean, I think we all kind of say that to about good beer that we don't have access to. Or if I had access to it, I'd drink it every day. That's probably not really the truth. You'd pass it by in the grocery store and be like, I'll get it next time because Aslan came out with something else that was banging. Or you got a homie in California who sent you something from Casa, was it Casa, not Casa Linda, anyway, Casa Agria, right? They make good stuff out there too. So nonetheless, rating on this beer, um, I'm gonna give this beer I'm gonna give it 4 CBN caps. Very well made beer. Um, I mean, Treehouse's reputation precedes them. Everybody knows that they're gonna make great beer, right? So this beer is certainly not a dud. Obviously not if I'm giving it 4 caps. But yeah, Bright with Nelson, really good complexity on the flavors. I like that. It makes you think about the beer when you're drinking it. You can't just smash it and be like, oh, I had Treehouse Bright with Nelson. Nah, you got to think about this when you're tasting it so that you can really appreciate this hop called Nelson Sauvin. So yeah, there you go. Treehouse Bright with Nelson, 4 CBN caps. So that said, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace.